Let me get my book. Oh, I'm dying. Help me. Hey guys, so it's Monday afternoon and I'm sick. So I have been to work today because Monday's our busiest day, but without going into too much detail, I got home from work. I've been ill since yesterday afternoon, but I've only started to actually really feel ill today. And my dad told me that there's a 48/72 hour virus going around, and I think I have it. So I'm not sure how content's going to be shaping up for the rest of the week, but I do have a backlog of book diaries that I can edit if I can't film. I was supposed to be starting a buddy read today, but I've postponed it till tomorrow because I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow. There's just no chance tonight that I'm going to get much reading done. I have my vlog to edit from last week and I'm going to spend most of the night in bed. So at the moment, I'm still currently reading Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm going to try and get through my 150-page daily goal today, but we'll see how it goes. It depends how tired I am. I can't eat very much at the minute. It's really annoying because my body feels weak and shaky, but if I eat, it literally feels like a ton of bricks hitting my stomach. So I am still eating 3 meals a day, but very, very small ones, and I'm not hungry in between, which is very unusual for me. I'm very much a foodie person. I absolutely love food, and the stomach pains and the other effects of this illness are killing me. So we all know what Priory is, right? It's been in my last 3 weekly vlogs and I'm still reading it. I'm on page 288 of this. I am hoping to finish this week, and the book that I'm buddy reading, which I will tell you what it is tomorrow because it's over there and I don't want to move right now. So as for weekly goals, I'm gonna leave it this week in case I am knocked out for 72 hours because I'm not really gonna get much done in the way of progress, am I? I guess we'll just extend last week's goal to continue to try and improve my focus and be less scatterbrained and all over the place and thinking of a million things at once. So that's all I have for now because I am feeling quite unwell. My boyfriend and my dad have gone out to get some food because I'm the one who cooks in our house. Everybody eats different stuff, so planning a meal for all 3 of us is a pain, and I'm the only one who can actually cook. Like, my boyfriend can cook a bit, but planning a meal for 3 people is a bit much for him, so they've decided to get a takeaway. I'm gonna have a small chicken wrap that I'm not gonna be able to keep down. So it's gonna be a rough night. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys either later tonight if I have anything exciting to tell you. Probably tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to work tomorrow yet. Like I said, I only went in today because it is our busiest day. So we'll take it one day at a time this week. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning. I'm not at work. I'm still very ill. I've been up multiple times in the night. Yesterday, after I updated you, I slept for about 3 hours. I was awake for maybe 2. And I tried to read. I read 3 pages of Priory before I just couldn't read anymore. My head was not in a place for reading. And aside from that, Priory's kind of big, you know, and when you're trying to read it in bed, it's not really great for holding. So I couldn't read it. So it's now nearly midday on Tuesday. I'm taking the day off work. This is my first ever sick day, like literally. I haven't had a sick day even in my last job, so in about 4 or 5 years I haven't had a sick day. So I have just finished editing my vlog thumbnail that is currently uploading. I'll get that scheduled up for later when it has uploaded, but for now I'm going to try and start my buddy read. I'm buddy reading this with Najwa, and this is Empire of Sand by Tasha Sori. This is a Mughal India inspired fantasy, and I did manage to read about 10 pages of it yesterday on my lunch before I messaged her and was like, can we push the buddy read starting until tomorrow because Monday was just not a good day for me. So in the 10 pages that I've read, there is something in this book called Deva, which I think are kind of like jinn. They've been described so far as godlike spirits. The main character has a little bit of them in her blood. There's also some conflict with a stepmother so far, and the main character has a little sister who the stepmother doesn't want to know that she has a little bit of Deva in her blood. So I'm excited to see where this goes. In the 10 pages that I've read, the writing was okay. This is a debut novel, so I'm not going to be like super critical of the writing of this book, but in the 10 pages that I read, there was the phrase she let out a breath she didn't know she was holding, and in about 5 lines the word maidservant was used 4 times. But like I said, debut novel, not going to be too critical of the writing. That's just all I've noticed in the first 10 pages. I can't remember what my page breakdown is for today. I'm going to have a look in my messages with Najwa, but I know that each day is about 100 to 120 pages. So I'm going to read my section for today, hopefully, and then see what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm really dehydrated because I have been trying to stay hydrated, but obviously when you're asleep, you're not drinking water all the time. So I've just taken some painkillers because I have a dehydration headache, and I'm just trying to get as much water in my system as possible. However, every time I ingest anything, my stomach does not like it. So we're gonna see how we go for the day. But I am really excited to get into this. The 10 pages that I read, I really love the atmosphere. At about 5 o'clock today, the Apex Legends Season 1 Battle Pass is going to be released, so I'm going to go purchase that and play some of that later on today. My boyfriend is out for dinner at his mum's tonight, so he's going to be home quite late. Ryan's at work, so he can't play Xbox with me. My dog, oh, my dog's just come in. She's been out in the garden, and I've been quite lonely and on my own. But I'm going to try and get some reading done and feel a bit better. Hey guys, so it is day 3, or day 4 maybe, of me feeling like utter shit. And I don't seem to be getting any better. I'm actually feeling worse. And I took it on good faith that this was a 48 to 72 hour kind of thing, which means that I should be getting better in about 4 hours, which I don't see it happening. I'm dry as fuck. I've just moisturized the shit out of myself, which is why I'm a little bit shiny, because honestly I felt like some sort of cardboard lady. And I've been up, was I up 5 times in the night? Life is just, it's not good right now. And it's a really nice day outside. You might be able to hear dogs barking in a chainsaw. I'm sorry about that, but like, and I'm just sat in bed, like staring mournfully out the window. I mean, I don't particularly like going to work, because who likes going to work? But I'd rather be at work than dying in bed right now. And that's saying a lot. So yesterday I did start Empire of Sand. I'm on page 144. Yeah, 144. And I am enjoying it so far. I can't lie, I don't remember a whole lot about what I've read because sick brain, but this is like a medieval Indian inspired fantasy, and we have a girl who is Amarithi, which is a clan or a tribe that are considered heathens because they worship Deva, which are supposedly the actual god spirits, and they are like the children of the original gods. But they're very weak now. It's been many years and they're very weak. Every so often there is a dream firestorm, and it is traditional for the Amarithi to go and, I don't think I'm saying Amarithi right, I'm sorry. It's traditional for them to go and dance and perform like a ritual in the storm. And one of her friends, well, one of her mother's friends, says that she will come and perform this with her, but she doesn't turn up. So our main character Mare goes out to perform this rite on her own, and she attracts the attention of the Maha, which I guess is kind of like the Pope of this world. And some religious people turn up and say that they have this guy for her to marry. Now in this world, the Amban nobles, the only sort of power that they give their women is that they can choose who they want to marry. So it is seen as great offense that she's kind of being forced into this, but they give her the illusion of choice, so it looks like she has the opportunity to turn them down, even though she is kind of being forced to marry this dude. The reason that she's been chosen to marry this dude seems to be because she is Amarithi, but it is unclear as of yet what the real reason they want her for is. So I am loving the atmosphere of this. I love the atmosphere of East Asian, South Asian fantasies. That's why I like read them so much. And I, like you guys know, I've said a million times, I know literally nothing about history, although I kind of wish I did, but this is rooted in like Indian mythology. So my favorite thing about this so far is the atmosphere and the world building. The writing is okay, like it's good. It's not the best writing, but this is a debut author, and I am hoping to read at least another 100 pages of this today, providing that I don't die. So I'm sorry that I don't have very many in-depth thoughts about this, but I am pretty much just like, I'm feeling shit. Like, I'm feeling really shit. So this vlog is probably going to be terrible, but I'll give you an update probably tomorrow on what's going on with me. Hey, so it's been a few days since I have checked in with you. I'm feeling much better now. My stomach is still a little bit sensitive, but on Thursday I definitely perked up a lot more, even though I was still a little bit sick. And Friday I had stomach pains, but I went back to work and yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm not 100%, but I'm well, I'm good. I'm not wallowing in misery anymore, so that's all good. So fun fact, I'm going to insert a little bit of footage here because on Wednesday I received some book mail and I started to unbox it for you and smacked myself in the face with it, which I will insert here. Hey, so dodgy ass angle, but I'm not getting out of bed for any bitch. Ow. What is wrong with me? And then my camera proceeded to die, so you didn't get your unboxing, but I will do it for you now. So this arrived from Bloomsbury and it is the pre-order incentive for Priory of the Orange Tree, which is a signed poster of the book cover art, which is really pretty. To be honest, don't have a lot of use for posters right now. I'm waiting until I buy my own house and I can have a library, and I'm gonna have like all of my Bookish related prints and things on the wall. But at the moment I don't really like to put things on the wall because my space is quite cluttered, and I feel like if I put things on the wall the room will start to feel smaller and I won't like that. But yeah, I will be putting this in a safe place until I have a little library slash office to put it in. What I will say about this is that it's printed on really nice cardstock. I expected it to be like a horrible glossy print, but yeah, it's really nice quality, so I got this. For a reading update, I am on page 225 of Empire of Sand by Tasha Sori. I haven't really read too much of this since Wednesday. I have to admit I'm not loving it, and I'm not sure if that is partially because when I started this, like I said, I had like extreme sick brain, so I don't remember a lot of the details of what happened at the beginning of this book. But I was warned by somebody in my comments that this is very slow and has a lot of romance in. No, romance I really dig, but the person who I think is going to be the romantic interest I'm not really into. He's kind of dull and I don't feel anything for him. And yeah, the slowness, it's just nothing, because I don't like the love interest. I feel like all the relationship building that should be going on in this section that I should be living for, I'm not really into. So yeah, there's that. So because I haven't read a whole ton of that, I have been reading The Priory of the Orange Tree. Now I am on page 598. I think it was Thursday because I was feeling a lot better and the weather was really nice. I went and sat out in the garden and I read like 200 pages on Thursday. So I'm now nearly at page 600, which is like 300 pages read this week, which is real good for this. However, it's now Saturday evening and I said I wanted to finish both of these books this week. Definitely not gonna happen. I don't even think I'm gonna finish one. I'll probably get to maybe page 700 of this and I might read more of that. Do I DNF it? I don't normally DNF books, but it has to go back to the library on Tuesday anyway, and I'm much more into this than I am that. But am I just not enjoying it because I have sick brain? I don't know. I was really hyped for that book. I was really hyped for Empire of Sand and I was eyeing it up in Waterstones for ages, but I'm not really buying too many books at the minute, so I decided to get it from the library, and it's just not really living up to the hype for me at the minute. And by hype, I mean my own personal hype. Nobody really hyped it up for me. So that is where I'm up to with reading. Today I did go to my favourite town for second-hand book shopping because I've not been well. I've been locked in the house. Well, I haven't been locked, but I've been trapped in the house in my sick bed for most of the week, and I wanted to treat myself with a little bit of thrift shopping. And we went and I got one book. I normally get like 10 when I go to that town, but they didn't have anything, so that was disappointing. I would show you what it is, but I am actually thinking of filming a haul to go up the same week as this vlog will. Not sure if I will yet, because I actually worked out, I put it on Twitter, at that point I had only bought 6 books this entire year. I have a few library books I could throw into a haul that I haven't really shown. Some of them I haven't shown in vlogs and I haven't hauled them, so it's very possible there will be a haul, so I won't show you what I got. But I did get a book from Waterstones as well. So that is how I've been doing. I'm gonna go now. I have a video to edit. I'm back to my regular schedule after I missed today. And I also, oh, tomorrow I'm going to show you 2 new candles I've made that I think you're really gonna like. One of them smells absolutely divine. The other one smells good, but it's a very clean scent, and clean scents aren't my favourite, though I know a lot of people really love them. But the other one is like a fruity clean, and it is divine. So when I sorted the labels out for them tomorrow, I will show you that one. Hey, so it's Sunday evening and I'm here to tell you where I'm up to in the books I've been reading. So I'm on page 224 of this still. Don't know if I'm going to finish it. It's back at the library Tuesday. Can't renew it. Has to go back, and I'm not feeling any great desire to return to it anyway. So I don't know. Priory of the Orange Tree, however, is going really well. Don't really have anything to update you on because I can't be spoilery, but still really loving it. I feel like there's a few conveniences in the plot because this is such a large standalone fantasy novel that it is extremely ambitious and there isn't time to be wasted, or time to be spent, should I say, on people searching for things or searching for people or awaiting trial and things like that. So everything resolves just really quickly and conveniently, which is a little bit annoying, I can't lie, because it's not realistic. It's just like, oh yeah, well, you found what you're looking for first try, surprise surprise, and then it continues. But aside from that, I'm really enjoying it. I do actually really like this book. I'm on page 717. I have less than 100 pages, I think, and I want to finish it tonight, but I'm not sure how that is going to go. Yeah, the last page is 804, so I have about 90 pages left, so it's possible. I don't know. So yesterday I did say that I was making 2 Priory of the Orange Tree candles and that I would show you today, and I do indeed have them here. So starting off with this one, this is Clan Meducci. It is scented with sea salt, seaweed, ozone and spices. So it is like a very clean and fresh ocean scent. I really like this one. I'm not a huge fan of clean fragrances normally. I'm more of a sweet person. Obviously, I know that a lot of people really like clean fragrances, and this one smells really good, even though it's not like my personal like scent favorite. So this one is turquoise, and you have like purpley tealy glitter, which kind of like, they remind me of dragon scales, which is why I stuck this on there. And then the second one, which smells fucking beautiful, like I'm addicted to the smell of this, but it is Red Damsels, and it smells like sweet orange, citrus and leafy greenery. And this is essentially an orange blossom scent, so it's like, it's sweet and orangey, but it's not like I don't like the smell of oranges too much anymore because I eat 2 every day and the smell just like stays on my hands forever and I can't get rid of it, so it kind of gets on my nerves. This is like, it's a lot sweeter and a little bit floral, so it smells absolutely beautiful. Now this candle, as you can see, is orange and it has gold glitter underneath and some green on top to represent the leaves of the orange tree. So those are my 2 Priory of the Orange Tree candles. They are both available on graceandhoneyuk.net now. The link to my website is in the description box as always, and there is also a 10% off discount code in there if you would like to purchase anything from my website. It helps me out a lot. I enjoy the side hustle. I have a full-time job, but it doesn't pay great, so every little helps essentially. I am saving up to buy a house. So that is about everything for this week. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. I'm not sure how long this one's going to be. I don't know how much content I have. I was sick obviously for most of the week, so yeah, I didn't get much reading done and I wasn't doing anything exciting to tell you guys about. That is it from me. Please don't forget to like this if you liked it and subscribe if you wanna. All of my links as usual are in the description box, and I'll see you next week, guys. Bye. Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go and nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.